Our second speaker is Nathaniel Turner. Nate is a father, author, entrepreneur, social activist, speaker, and polymath. Nate holds degrees in accounting, history, theology, and law. Boy, I had a hard time with my degree. The author of Raising Superman and Stop the Bus, spends the daytime hours operating a financial services practice. However, all remaining hours are spent coaching parents to be purposely engaged, zealous advocates through a program that he designed called Great Parenting Strategy. Nate coaches parents on how to provide an ecosystem where their children can maximize their ability and have a chance to live out the meaning of their word, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Let's give a big Sparks welcome to Nate as he takes the stage. Good.
So I called my mom this morning until I was doing a Sparks talk. She had two responses. The first was to ask me, why didn't you invite me? To which I said, Mom, I'm 51 years old now. Do I have to invite you? She said, yes, you do. I said, well, I didn't invite you, Mom. I get it. I'll invite you to the next one. That's my mom. She's concerned about me. She knows that I'm kind of an acquired taste, a little like liver and onions. Not everybody likes liver and onions, and that's kind of like her son. Not everybody likes me. But to her, I'm liver and onions personified, and she loves me anyway. So she was concerned about how things were going to go, so she wanted to make sure I'd be all right. So when I told her, the second part of her response was I told her why I didn't invite her. I said I only have 4 minutes to speak. She just bust out laughing. She didn't send me an LOL on the phone. She literally just bust out laughing. And she says, how in the world are you going to give a 4-minute talk? It takes you 5 minutes just to say good morning. I said, Mom, I'm going to do my best. She said, well, remember when you were a baby and I would try to get you to go to sleep by talking to you and you wouldn't stop talking and I would fall asleep and wake up and you would still be talking and laughing at me? And, you know, that caption you have over your head? I said, no, Mom, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was a baby, right? And that's exactly why I didn't invite you. Thanks for the pep talk. But out of my mouth, I said, Mom, I'll do my best. So how does a man whose own mother doesn't believe he can give a quick talk, give a quick talk? Easy. I'm done talking about me and I'm done talking about my mom. I'm going to talk about you. And what I'd like you to do at this moment, put your fingers on your wrist and I'd like you to take your pulse. Because I need to find out if you're alive or dead. So speaking of alive or dead, I'm going to tell you a quick story about someone who's deceased. A friend of mine, a beloved friend, a fraternity brother of mine named Terrell Dunbar. Terrell and I were both fraternity brothers. We shared the same birthday. We shared the same pledge number. Obviously, we belonged to the same fraternity. And for a short period of time, he almost lived with me in my teeny-weeny tiny apartment doing law school. But that's a 5-minute story. They've only given me 4, so I can't tell you. Terrell's passing absolutely devastated me, to say the least. Terrell and I were extremely close. And the following year, being so devastated, I went back to Columbus where Terrell was entombed. And I wanted to spend time with him. I know it's a strange thing to do, but I was devastated and didn't quite know what to make out of life anymore. Why would my 40-year-old friend no longer be here with me? Why would the guy who I share all my birthdays with not be here to share birthdays with anymore? But when I was there, I saw 2 things on his tomb, artist and poet. And it dawned on me, when did Terrell become an artist and poet? He didn't publish a book. He didn't speak anywhere nationally. But what I saw was predictive of what he wanted to be. And it dawned on me that while I may have had what I consider to be a great life, I didn't have any dream. And I figured I needed to do better. So Terrell worked an 8-to-5 job, but he was going to be an artist and a poet. And so that stuck with me. And so I then began to start looking for other people who were dreamers. And I came across these 2 first. Jim Valvano, who wrote, be a dreamer. If you don't know how to dream, you're dead. And then secondly was Harriet Tubman, who wrote, always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and passion to reach for the stars to change the world. And it was upon that I realized that I needed to be doing something different, that I needed to be reaching for the stars with an attempt to change the world. So now it's back to you. I'd like you to take your pulse again, because I need to know if you are alive or you're dead. Are you just the zombie who gets up every day and does the same thing, have breakfast, go to work, have a cup of coffee, take lunch with the same people, go home, have dinner with the same people, have no real purpose? Are you someone who's alive, who's reaching for the stars to change the world? That's what I'm doing today. Today I'm working to help parents to change the world, one parent, one child at a time. And what I need you to know right now is that the world only moves forward when you dream. In fact, your dreams are the fuel that power the universe. So we can't just let a few people dream. We all have to dream. So my last plea to you, you tell my mom that I made it. Please, people, wake up and dream.